Okay guys, so yesterday we had two severe thunderstorms converge on us and actually come together right over top of us, dumping us with about 3.5 inches of rain in probably less than an hour. And it caused a flash flood right here in our own backyard. Luckily, the side creek didn't get flooded and our yard is unscathed, but we're going to take a walk from here at the bar in our backyard, and I'm going to show you just how close it came. Now granted, we got a lot of water in the basement and stuff like that. That's mainly because the sump pump went out, trying to pump it all out, so I've got to go down and get another sump pump and get the basement all dried out today. But we're going to take a short walk across the yard and see how bad the neighbors got it now that the water levels subsided and went back down inside its banks. So go for a walk. I hear heavy equipment back that way. It must be, our neighbors over there must be cleaning up with the bobcat or something. Oh yeah, the water's really far down now, so you get to see where the water level's supposed to be normally. I'm gonna take a walk back the road and see how bad everybody got tore up. It's still real squishy mud. Sun ain't been out long enough. This is what the creek normally looks like. It's just a little creek. But last night it was a raging river. Looks like the neighbor's got most of his trucks and stuff back out of where the flood washed them to. Originally, this neighbor, well, you can see the septic tank was right there. He had a camper, well, not a camper, but a regular mobile home sitting over there. And the last flood back in 2011 took that camper and wrapped it around this telephone pole and just destroyed it, bent the frame in a U shape around the telephone pole, just destroyed the camper. He lost everything. This camper last night was pinned up against these trees back here. Yeah, they've been down here with a piece of equipment or something. Got all this stuff out. Got it up here drying out now. Nice and calm now. Oh wow. Look at all the stuff that got washed up underneath Luther's trailer and stuff. All the logs and wood and washed down. Got caught. Almost took his porch off. Sink that washed down. This was all underwater last night. All stuff that washed down and washed through and got caught on things. Looks like a third world country back here right now. This is all stuff that washed down in the flood. Just got pinned over here. We started washing away the road, the hillside from the road. That little creek is clear up over top of this road, and that's about 6 feet down, so it's probably 6-8 feet right here. It's incredible. Clear over into there, over on the other side of the creek. Yeah, everybody got out all right. We spent some time down at the other end last night freeing up some bridges and things like that so the other neighbors could get out that live on the other side of the creek. This guy that lives across the creek right here, he was stuck over there until the waters went down. Luckily we didn't lose power during any of this, although we have been experiencing power fluctuations all day. Like you'll hear the air conditioner go, and then when it comes back up, you know, so it's a little crazy. Like that looks like somebody's generator that washed down on a piece of a generator, a gas tank off of it. Yeah, this is the driveway to the neighbor's house across the creek. And yesterday you couldn't tell there was a driveway there, it was just so much water. About 6 o'clock last night it just cut loose. Lady Swan had just got home. And we knew there was supposed to be some flooding in the area. We knew that parts of Bel Air, the streets were flooding and things like that. So we was gonna jump in the truck and take a ride. Excuse me. And we got in the truck and we see people coming down the tracks in the backyard. We asked what was going on. They said their house was completely surrounded by water back there. Completely surrounded by water. So that's when we parked the car and started helping the neighbors out and making sure they was all right. So luckily, the bridge and the culvert didn't clog up and send it through our yard like last time. It came over here to the creek, so we were pretty much unscathed other than the water in the basement from the sump pump not working. But the neighbors unfortunately took the brunt of it. This is the old railroad track bed here that separates the neighbors' yards from our yard, and that pretty much protected us from the flooding this time. last time, this road goes over a creek right here, and there's a culvert that plugged up, and all the water backed up, punched up through. And so this is just the one side. It's barely even trickling now compared to last night. But the other side of the culvert on the other side of the road plugged up over here, and all that water that was heading to the creek come through the garage, out through the yard, right through where the bar is. And we had a lake out there in the yard, and it was pretty close to starting to wash out the foundations when it finally started subsiding. So we got a little bit lucky that time too, but man, it took us 2 years of steady cleanup out here, burning trash and stuff that washed down and cleaning things up. It was a long process. I'm glad that we're not having to go through that again. But just wanted to take you guys on a little walk to show you how bad it was for some of our neighbors back there. And hope you enjoyed the video. Say some prayers for these guys. And we'll talk to everybody later on.